Hi there, I'm Andre from Pink Motorcycles, and I'm here at EICMA 2025 at Piero Milano in Rome. And I'm at the DNA air filters stand. Now, I don't know a great deal about air filters. I know what they do and I know how to change one. I know some are oily and some are papery. However, these guys do. These guys really know what they're talking about. Now, there's a few bikes that I want to show here. So first of all, I'm going to have a quick look at this one over my shoulder, which is a F900GS space rally bike from Aurora. So it's a conversion that's been done by Aurora. I did a video from their stand here last year. They do lots of amazing stuff with virtual reality doing these bikes. They're not here this year, but they did send this bike to be on the DNA stand. And after that, Tazos from DNA is going to talk me through a few cool things and a Dakar bike that's going to be racing in the 2026 Dakar that they have here at the stand. A couple of people had asked me about going to look at the Queens of the Desert Dakar exhibition they have. And here's an extra Dakar treat for you. So this is Tazos and George from DNA, who are going to talk a little bit about this Dakar bike that they have here on their stand at EICMA.
So we are from DNA. It's located in Greece. We are a high-performance filter company which specialized on air filter and the most new product on oil filter. It's
also to know that the company was created 23 years ago.
Yes, the company was created 23 years ago.
Specialized in air filters, but now in 2026 we are launching the oil filters.
The oil filters as well.
All right, cool.
As you can see, this is the oil filters, and as far as this concerns, for the KTM it will race in 2026 Dakar with Greek colors, of course. This is a stage 3 filter. The rider will be Vasilis Boudros, who has raced the 2024 and 2025 Dakar with another bike, Husqvarna 450. This is
actually the way to prove, as
yes.
We have already proved it, but we continue to prove that even to the most difficult race, which is the Dakar, we have a lot of sand, a lot of dust, dirt, a lot of particles that want to pass through. Our air filter lets the rest of the inside extremely clean. Nothing passes inside.
It's very important to say that the Husqvarna that raced on 2024 and 2025 was using this filter, this one, and for 2 years in a row the engine didn't have to be opened and to be cleaned or make any other maintenance. So with this we just prove again and again that our products are top and premium and have really nothing to be jealous about other competitors.
It is really important also that we do not copy any other filter. Everything is made from scratch. We take the airbox, for example, a motorcycle, and with reverse engineering, we're making everything from zero because we want to achieve maximum filtration. And we do it in our way so as to create a premium air filter that achieves the maximum filtration, maximum efficiency.
Okay, cool. Do you make one for the Cove 450 rally bike?
Unfortunately, no. It is. It has been studied in many ways,
yes.
But due to some other circumstances, we don't have for the rally one. Nevertheless, we have for the more efficient and more slow bike, Cove 450.
We always try for every new motorcycle that comes out to the market, we always try to make the air filter first, because we want to always stay up to date. So for every new motorcycle that comes out from the most famous brands, we're always trying to make the air filter first, because we want to be there and to be the first. The best.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
So there is one other bike on the DNA stand that I want to show you. So if you watched any of my coverage from last year, this logo here may be familiar. Now this is the logo of Aurora, and I met Dimitri from Aurora last year. Now he is based in Greece, and he's got some amazing virtual reality technology where they develop these rally kits to convert, I guess, normal bikes into something special. because of various reasons, Aurora aren't here at EICMA this year, but he did tell me that they had this bike on the DNA stand, which is one of the reasons why I came here. So you've probably worked it out that this is just a normal F900GS BMW. I say just a normal F900GS BMW, it has had a few changes done. So if you are a 900GS owner, I will show you a few bits and pieces on here and you can see what you recognise and maybe what you don't. Everything from the brake line terminator in there, because it doesn't have the right hand disc, probably doesn't need it because of the weight reduction. You know, it's got a big alloy skid plate under there. Yeah, those foot pegs certainly look very serious indeed. In addition to that brake lever. Coming up looking at the back, I guess there's something that bolted on there, pillion pegs I'm guessing that have been removed. Every bit of weight that can be saved is a bonus. It's got that big Akrapovic exhaust pipe on there. If I come around and look at the back, it's got a tiny little stubby tail tidy on there with the number plate. Coming up and over the seat, it's got a BMW Rally seat. It does still have the indicators attached. Yeah, I wonder, do they fold? No, they don't. They're just the standard ones, so hopefully they will stay on the bike. Maybe it's a legal requirement to be roadworthy. Everything else has been stripped off down the side. I think there must be some, oh yeah, there's a custom tractive rear shock in there. You can see it's got a quick shifter fitted to that gear lever. And then coming up and over the top, I think in here is where a lot of the changes have been made, especially for the DNA air filter. That is quite a novel and non-standard quick release fuel cap. You know, when every second counts, trying to get that off to be able to do safe refueling is critical. And it looks like that actually works for a 750, 800, 850 and 900GS. Above that, things get very different. So we have, you know, the BMW handlebars with the Wonder Wheel and all those controls, but maybe that's where it ends, because we have the dash that's been moved down to a handlebar bracket. Mirrors have been removed, and then everything else in here is very much different. So I can see the road book has been removed. I guess it's either digital or paper up there together with the ICOs. All the wiring is still in there. It's got the first aid kit stuck in there at the side. I think those are tractive fork cartridges as well. So yeah, a very much non-standard BMW F900GS. If you have a 900GS and you're looking to do some rallying with it, or just to make it a slightly more serious off-road bike, you should look up Aurora. They do some amazing work, and you know, things like this are, you know, I'm sure it's massively lighter than the standard bike. I think you can even do it in bits and pieces. You don't need to do everything at once, but you should get in touch with Dimitri and see what he can do. I mean, you just look at the quality of the, you know, that billet aluminium tower in there. I mean, it really is fabulous engineering. I loved what they had for the other bikes, even some bikes which previously, I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of things like the V-Strom 800, but the work that Aurora did on the V-Strom 800 really was something special. Right then, that is it from my visit to the DNA stand here at EICMA 2025. Big thanks to the guys for doing a bit of talking, because as you can probably guess, I don't know a lot about air filters. Hope that's been interesting and useful. If it has been, please check out my other content and maybe I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.